Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now we are going to proceed with another phylum, okay, phylum Arthropoda and phylum Echinodermata. Okay, but before I proceed, I would like you to remind that phylum animals in phylum Arthropoda and Echinodermata are all triploblastic, having 3 layers of tissue, and of course they are coelomate, meaning they have true body cavity. Okay, right. Okay, so we are going to start first with phylum Arthropoda. Okay, so what are the characteristics of animal in this phylum of Arthropoda? Okay, arthropods have 3 features of their body, which are body segmentation, hard exoskeleton, okay, and also jointed appendages. Okay, so the jointed appendages of some arthropods has been modified, that is specializing in some functions such as for walking, for feeding, and sensory reception, to receive sensory signal, for reproduction, and also for defense. Okay, so you can see here, these are an example of an arthropod, okay, where they have jointed appendages that extend out of their body wall, okay, which include mouth part for chewing, antenna for sensing, like I mentioned just now, and legs for walking. Okay, all right. The body is completely covered by cuticle and a type of an exoskeleton constructed from layers of protein and also chitin. Okay, so the rigid exoskeleton actually helps in protecting the animals and provide points of attachment for the muscle, for the movement appendages. Okay, meaning that this exoskeleton is rigid. Okay, and at the point of time, in a point that they actually helps in attachment of muscle. Okay, right. So you can see these are the body features of an arthropod. They have jointed appendages. Okay, all right. Segmented body, meaning they have thorax region, abdomen region, okay, head region and whatnot. So I'll explain this a bit further, and also the exoskeleton. Okay. All right. Next. Another important features for an arthropod is that molting process. So molting is necessary for arthropods to grow. So what is molting? Okay, molting is actually a process where they shed off the exoskeleton for them to grow and produce a larger body. So the exoskeleton for arthropods that live in water or marine relatively impermeable. Okay, so that protects them from desiccation and support when arthropod left the buoyancy of water, right? So an arthropod also have an open circulatory system. All right, so the aquatic arthropods have gills for gaseous exchange. Terrestrial or land arthropod have trachea, and also some of them have book of lungs. Okay, so you can see some of arthropods have gills, some respiring by using trachea, and some having book of lung. Okay, all right. And arthropod also have another features, which is having compound eyes. So they are composed of many independent visual unit that is called as ommatidia. So this is ommatidia, the visual unit of compound eyes for the arthropods. All right. And another features for or characteristic of an arthropod is that some of arthropod has Malpighian tubule that function to regulate and control their liquid or fluid composition in their body. Okay, the Malpighian tubule is also a system that involved for their excretory and osmoregulatory system. Okay, it found in some insects. That's why I mentioned just now that only some arthropods have this kind of Malpighian tubule. They are in some insects, some myriapods, arachnids, and also some other species. Okay, and of course you can see that the arthropods, okay, show cephalization, as you can see from this picture. All right, which is they are having a pair of nerve cord with several segmented ganglia. Alright, so you can see the green in color shows here in textbook page 762, showing you the Malpighian tubule that used to regulate metabolic waste. Okay. Alright, so you can see and read this picture from the textbook, and you can see also this is an example of an insect, okay, which is an arthropod. Alright, so these insects, okay, respiring by or undergo gaseous exchange by having tracheal tubes, okay, tracheal tube. Alright, and what are the examples of animals in phylum Arthropoda? They are horseshoe crab, okay, atau bahasa Melayu kita panggil belangkas, okay, spiders, scorpion, millipede, centipede, insects, crabs, lobsters, and even shrimps. Okay, so they are classified under phylum Arthropoda. So for another example, you can also refer from this picture. Alright, even butterflies also and moth are classified under this phylum. Okay, so like I mentioned just now, animals in phylum Arthropoda show segmentation. So their body divided into segments where they have head region, thorax region, and also abdomen region. Okay. Okay, this is an example of class under the phylum of Arthropoda. The first one is class crustacean for crab, lobster, shrimp. So they are in this class. Okay, you can see they have a lot of appendages that have specific function. Okay, horseshoe crab. Okay, right, spider that respiring by having book of lung. Okay, right. Okay, and this is another class of phylum Arthropoda, class Diplopoda, example millipede, Chilopoda, example centipede. Okay, so that's all for phylum Arthropoda.